A club has shown interest in buying Antony this summer. Real Madrid no longer going for Leny Yoro, who's one Manchester United are keeping an eye on and really want. Could there be a big boost there? But Fabrizio Romano has dropped a big boost on Olise. We do have some interesting news coming up on Fofana, who will be 25 million this summer, Xerxes and more. So hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, to a late night Manchester United breaking transfer news show. I have not done a video that's gone out at midnight since the summer transfer window, but I am excited. I have only done one bit of content today, and the news coming out today is exciting. And maybe I'm silly for being excited because it's Manchester United, we can be linked to all these players, but what are the chances we sign them? But I'm really excited by this news that Fabrizio Romano has dropped on Olise, some information coming out on Olise, and I really like the targets that Man United have been linked to today. And it looks like Ineos are working on deals and wanting to get deals done quick. Obviously, actions speak louder than words. So I wanted to do a positive video talking about all the latest Manchester United news, starting with the Olise news. And this is big for me. Manchester United are in active contact with Michael Olise's entourage. Olise is open to leaving Crystal Palace this summer. So Olise open to moving. Manchester United interested in Olise. Olise, massive Manchester United fan. Manchester United have been interested in Olise ever since Ineos came in. He was the first player we were linked to. Once Ratcliffe's takeover was confirmed, end of December, early January, we were linked to Olise. We've been watching him the last 2 years. He fits the profile of everything Ineos want. You know, domestic profile, Premier League proven, young, Man United fan, hard-working. We know Manchester United want Olise. We know he has a £60 million release clause-ish around that. And we also know that the player is open to the move. Crystal Palace know that they might have to sell him. I think they'll focus on keeping Eze. There's something there. But Fabrizio Romano said a couple of weeks ago, Olise to United is one to watch. He expects United to have talks with Olise's entourage. There was rumours that United had a little bit of conversation with Olise's entourage back in February, but there was no confirmation on that. But apparently talks were going on where Olise had said to Manchester United, I'm open to the move. But again, no confirmation on that. But what Romano is saying is we're now in talks with Olise's entourage. The contact is going on. And Manchester United don't open talks for a player in their entourage unless they're genuinely interested in signing that player. So I think that can completely green box tick Olise as someone Manchester United are 100% interested in signing this summer and want to sign there with competition. He might want to go to a Champions League club, but United are working on this and Romano's confirmed that. It was also confirmed by CC Transfers, who's provided some accurate information lately, saying that talks are ongoing with Olise's reps and they're confident they can get this deal done early. He's not Fabrizio Romano reliable, but he has been pretty reliable with his information coming out saying that, you know, Man United are confident they can get a deal done early. Ineos working to get deals done quick. Ineos could get a deal done early for Olise. That would be amazing. Actions speak louder than words. But if we can go, you know, June, beginning of the transfer window, Olise done before the Euro bash. It was also said that Manchester United are interested in Michael Olise. His release clause is in the region of 60 million. However, it is a complicated mechanism to do the release clause, which could cause problems. If United have had contact with Olise's entourage, they know that it's 60 million. They want him and Olise wants to move. It will then be working on the release clause and the contract of Olise. But one thing about Ineos is they say they want to get deals done quick. They know that Anthony and Sancho, they know that Greenwood and Sancho will go, so they're probably going to make that Olise money back, and they need a right winger. Potentially Anthony goes as well, but I'd love Olise at United. Yes, he had an injury this season, but it was that one reoccurring injury that was managed badly. I think he's a monster. Olise and Ahmed on the right-hand side, yes. Please. Another player you guys know I'm a big fan of, and I said I'd rather sign him than Amadou Onana because value for money-wise I think he's a better option, is Monaco midfielder Fofana. Now, I went and watched a little bit of him this season. I wasn't as aware of him last season when we were linked to him in the summer, but the more I've done research on this guy and a little bit I've watched of him this season, I've been really impressed. He's 25 years old, just turned 25. Really, really good player this season, in my opinion, and he will be available for 25 million this summer. You say 25 million, he can't be that good. He's got 1 year left on his contract. That's why he's available for 25 million. I mean, when you look at the price of Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo in the midfield market, I think this is a steal. It was also said that Manchester United have been interested in Mandela Keita from Royal Antwerp over the last few weeks, and that could be a good Amrabat replacement. That could be one to watch. Interesting young player there. But I want to talk about Fofana and why I'm such a big fan of him. 25, captain, leader mentality, good and key for Monaco. He's got an absolute beast mentality, and that's something we need in this fragile dressing room. He's physically able to deal with Premier League and modern football demands off the ball. Ten Hag's tried to up the intensity this season. Casemiro and Eriksen aren't physically able to do it in terms of ground coverage and all of that. He is, and he can sort of fit the demands. He's very good off the ball. He's a 6+8 hybrid. He's very versatile. He even has abilities to drop in defence as well. He often drops in defence in possession to receive the ball, which is something that Maino's done that's that's really helped United build up, and Amrabat recently did a little bit, not a little bit of it. He's the physicality. I think we need a builder midfield by Maino and Bruno, so we need someone physical that's able to play as an 8 if Maino wants to drop deeper, but also be able to play as a 6. So Maino could be more advanced, and I think he suits that. I think he's good on the ball. He progresses it well. He breaks line. He plays risky passes into attackers, but I like that. And he's very key in build up for Monaco. Very good on the ball, but he's also very good off the ball. Not only is he a good carrier of the ball and a great passer, but he's got great anticipation and reading of the game. He's good off the ball. He's got a good tackle in him. He's got a good interception in him, and he's very good at winning possession back for his team and then quickly moving the ball forward. He likes to win possession back and play it forward. And if Ten Hag is kept and we have this transition approach mixed with what Ineos want to see in their philosophy, I think he could be very suited to that. I think the midfield market is a bit of a joke at the moment, value for money wise. So I think Weaver and Fofana could be really good options. Another player that will be brilliant but will be in the 50 million mark, and I still think he's Real Madrid bound, despite the recent report coming out that from Cope that breaking Real Madrid have closed the door on Alphonso Davies and Leny Yoro, is the fact that I just feel like he's Real Madrid bound. He just got Mbappe, Real Madrid written all over him, and maybe he stays at Lille for another year. But it was said by Fabrizio Romano, sorry, you'll start yawning then, that the new Ineos people at Manchester United are really appreciating Lille, a centre-back Leny Yoro. Ineos have a very good relationship with his agent, George Mendes. Of course, Ineos will appreciate Leny Yoro. I think Ineos will go for Leny Yoro over Todibo if they believed that they could get that deal done. I think Leny Yoro is like the next big thing for me. Don't ruin him if we do sign him, but I think he's the next big thing. And even the Muppeteer said 2 days ago that, Leny Yoro to Man United is definitely a situation to keep an eye on people. I mean, he's a great young centre-back. Leny Yoro and Lukami could be good options for left centre-back, because I don't think you could afford Yoro and Braithwaite, but I'm thinking Lukami because he's left centre-back, Yoro's the right centre-back. Leny Yoro, Lukami, Lukami and Fofana will be 50 million combined. Olise 60 million. That's 110 million on your midfielder. So on your winger and your two centre backs, 110 million. You drop 50 million on Leny Yoro. That's 160 million. 20 million on left back, 180 million, and then 34 million on Xerxes. 214 million for those players. Let's raise 100 million in sales, 140 million net spend is something we could do, because Joshua Xerxes will be available for as little as £34 million this summer. Man United and Arsenal have shown interest in the youngster. You know me, I'm a big fan of Xerxes. I think considering we don't create for Højlund, having a player that can come in and facilitate our wingers would be great. Xerxes unlocking Olise, Bosch, even if Rashford's back and form on the left-hand side and he establishes his relationship with Xerxes, Bosch. I do think Højlund's a great player, and sometimes I say, Xerxes, someone that would start most weeks, and then does that ruin Højlund? Is it good to have two strikers that good? But then you look at Manchester City, you look at all the top clubs, they have really good options in defence, and I just think Xerxes could play with Højlund, because he could even play as a false 9 as well, or a second striker behind Højlund. He's able to play it as a 2, which I don't know if something we'll do going forward, but he is. In regards to outs, the Muppeteer said that United have actually received a minor inquiry about Anthony from a French club, which is interesting. They say minor inquiry, so it's probably nothing. I think Man United want to sell Anthony, but they know that it's going to be a massive loss on PSR. They know they ain't going to keep anywhere near the fee. No one's going to want to pay his wages. I think there's that fear that Anthony will stay, or if they have received an inquiry, it could be to go out on loan. I think if Olise signed and Ahmad is should be playing over Anthony, and Garnacho is even better than Anthony. The thing is, Garnacho is even better than Anthony on the right side. Garnacho, Ahmad and Olise would be above Anthony on the right-hand side as the right winger position. So I almost think he should probably go. And then continuing on into the last story, Ten Hag confirms Lindelof and Varane were in training today, and a decision will be made on Saturday whether they're fit to play against Brighton. I'd like to see Varane play one more game for United. He said Luke Shaw, however, is a doubt for the FA Cup final and only has a small chance of making it, which is also a shame because I think Luke Shaw may miss the Euros. I mean, Maguire was in that situation where he was sort of injured at the end of the season and he played in the Euros, so maybe Southgate does the same for Shaw, because Chilwell ain't it at all. I mean, you might as well play Lewis Hall at left back at this rate. They really should, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Please do hit that like button. Of course, subscribe down below if you're new. See you next time. Bye.